Okay, are you excited? Okay, so today's our wedding anniversary. I asked Chris nicely if he would film a special wedding anniversary video with me. And originally my idea was that I wanted him to do my makeup, but he vetoed that real quick. So maybe on a future anniversary we'll do that. What I did convince him to do is that he said he will do the husband tag with me. So I'm gonna ask him, I just stole a bunch of questions off of other videos that I saw, like, cause I couldn't find anything that was like actually a list of questions. Basically it's gonna be like, how well do you know me? / just kind of talking about us a little bit, okay? This is so fun. Okay, so I'm gonna read you the questions. There's only 15 questions, so it's not like...
I was lied to. I was brought here under the assumption there was 20 questions.
So question number 1, when and where did we meet?
We met on our college program.
Uh-huh.
You were hanging out in my apartment with some of my roommates.
Uh-huh.
So I guess that was what, probably like January, February 2013?
2013, yeah. Good job. You got that one right.
Whoa.
What was your first impression of me?
I thought you were really annoying.
I know.
I literally yelled at her that she needed to get out of my apartment the first time we met.
Yeah, it wasn't love at first sight. That's
No.
for sure. I don't know. I think I thought that you were like loud and like mean.
You were loud.
You yelled at me.
I did yell at you.
Good job. Next question. When and where was our first date?
That is a subject of contention. Our first date was in December of 2013.
Uh-huh.
Some of the experts believe that it was the Dine-In Theater, Saving Mr. Banks.
That was like our official first date, I think.
However, a true historian will know that our real first date was to IKEA.
Yeah, it actually was. The IKEA in Woodbridge, Virginia was
Yes.
where our first date. Well, it wasn't like a date. It was just like, that was when we first established that we were like a couple or whatever, and that was the first place we went together on our own. But our first official date was Saving Mr. Banks at the Dine-In Theater. Do you remember what day that was? I do.
The Dine-In Theater?
Yeah.
I know it was in December. I
It
don't
was
know
December
the actual
20th,
date.
2013. Anyway, how long have we been together, both relationship and married?
Married 2 years.
Yeah,
obviously.
good job.
I can do real quick math.
You got that.
Together, this year will be 7 years.
Yeah. Who said I love you first?
I believe I said I love you.
Yes, you
first.
did. I was hoping you weren't gonna try to front and say it was
No,
me, but it
it
was
was
definitely
me.
you.
However, it was quickly followed.
Yes, obviously. How did you know I was the one?
I'm still not convinced.
So my first impression was correct and he is mean.
I don't remember ever having a single moment of time where it was, oh, this person is definitely the one I want to marry.
No, I agree. I never had like that like light switch moment. It was just kind of like, oh, okay. Yeah. When and where did we get engaged?
June 17th,
Yeah.
2016. It was at Epcot in the United Kingdom Pavilion.
Yeah. Our spot is the little, in the tea garden in the UK. It's that little archway. This is a fun question. How many kids do I want and how many do you want?
If you're talking actual human children, the answer is 0 for both.
That's
if
right.
it's dogs, I'm perfectly content with just the perfect dog.
He is perfect.
However, Kayla would have every single dog.
I would have 45 dogs if I could. What is a weird or annoying habit that I have? Just pick your favorite. No need to make a full list.
my favorite. You somehow can't find the trash can for your contacts. And I'm finding contacts
you don't
all over the
You
apartment.
really don't have to expose me like this. Sometimes I'm like laying in bed and I'm just lazy and I'm just like, I put them on the shelf next to me and I'm like, I'll just clean this tomorrow. Okay, wow, you really didn't have to expose me like that. You could have said like, I don't put my shoes away or something.
No, actually, that's typically something you're good at.
Okay.
So.
Alright, what is my favorite and least favorite food?
Mac and cheese.
That's correct. I don't know, it's hard to pick
Or
like
grilled cheese with tomato soup.
Oh, that's the best meal actually. What about my least favorite food?
Your least favorite food?
This should be easy. There's one food that I hate.
She loves onions.
No, I absolutely hate them. They taste like little pieces of tapeworm.
True
I
story,
hate
she has
them.
said she is allergic to onions.
Yeah,
when
I
we go out to
have.
eat before.
Because if you say you're allergic, then they're like, oh, I can't put it on there or they'll die. It's not just like, oh, she's a picky eater. I'm not a picky eater, I just hate onions. Anyway, what celebrity would I like to meet most?
Lady Gaga.
Correct. You're gonna get that in 2 seconds, I knew it. What do we argue about the most? I don't feel like we actually like argue that much. We will like snap at each other, like when one of us is in a bad mood or something. Like we don't like fight and like yell at each other. But I think the thing we argue about the most is like bad habits. Like when I leave stuff out, or like when Chris won't put his dishes in the sink, or like stuff like that.
I am very good about putting my dishes in the sink.
Okay. See, this is the thing that we argue about. I'm just gonna call it, we're gonna call that question answered. What is my favorite dessert?
We established this the other day.
We actually did talk about this the other day. We named my top 3, but I don't even remember what I said.
We mentioned macaroons.
Oh yes, that's up there.
Ice cream. Ice cream.
I love
I'm gonna vote with ice cream.
I love ice cream.
We'll go on vacation and you'll say, let's get ice cream every single day.
I love ice cream.
Our past, I think, 2 or 3 vacations, every single day.
And what about it, honestly?
I'm not judging, I'm just stating.
I love ice cream. Your favorite dessert is tiramisu. I feel like I should have been answering these questions along with you.
I thought that was the premise.
Well, no, okay.
I was tricked.
Okay, well here, I'll go through real quick and I answer some. The first couple were all about both of us. A weird or annoying habit you have, I already said you don't put your dishes in the dishwasher. Your favorite food is steak. Your least favorite food is, I don't know, probably some vegetable. The celebrity you would like to meet the most is probably, I don't know, can I name a dead person?
Yes.
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Correct.
Okay, the next question is fun. Where do I want to travel the most?
Everywhere. Literally
Okay, but
everywhere.
like one specific place. If you had to pick a place.
Japan.
Yeah, that's correct. And you want to travel the most to New Zealand, probably. New Zealand, or if a repeat place, what do I want to go back to the most?
Paris.
And yours is Hawaii.
100%.
Okay, last question. What is your favorite memory from the last 2 years?
Including our wedding day or not including our
Let's
wedding
say
day?
not including our wedding day, because that's kind of a giveaway.
I think favorite memory was probably our first cruise.
That's a good memory. My favorite memory from the last 2 years, when we went to Paris, because that day was just like so amazing and I want to go back. I think that was my favorite. What's the hardest part about being married? This question's not on the list. I just want to know.
Hardest part about being married?
Yeah.
To you in specific? Or because there's a
No,
lot.
your other marriages included.
My other marriages included.
Say your favorite part about being married and also the hardest part about being married.
Favorite part is probably having someone there. You're basically got someone on your side all the time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hardest part about being married is you always have someone there. Always have to put up with someone else.
I guess that's true. Alright, well that's all for right now. Thanks Chris for doing this fun video with me. Hopefully Chris will agree to do more videos in the future because I think that he is a treat to have on. Maybe even eventually I can convince him to do my makeup for me. Wouldn't that be such a fun time? Anyway, that's all for right now. That was fun. I love being married. If you have any other questions for Chris, specifically Chris, leave them in the comments. And I'll make him answer them. So I hope you liked this surprise edition of our special guest, Teddy. That's all for this video. I hope you liked it, and we will see you next time.